Balance optimism with discernment. Love thrives on honesty, and finances require careful attention. Social connections will flourish when genuine interest guides your interactions.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Dawn Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Sagittarius, let's look at your social life. Your social energy is high, and networking can open doors both personally and professionally. Group activities or collaborative projects are favored. You may discover shared interests with someone who could influence your career or finances. Late in the week, be mindful of overcommitment. Quality interactions outweigh quantity. Attend gatherings that align with your passions rather than your obligations. Don, what do you see?
Well, it's interesting. I had cards fly everywhere. That's why I disappeared out of here, because they were on the floor everywhere. And I'm thinking, Lord have mercy. The Morgan Greer deck does deliver when it comes to jumping cards, because the Morgan Greer does jump for sure, for me at least. The first card that popped out was the Hangman card. And the Hangman card in the social situation. It's interesting. We have a Nine of Pentacles is here as well. So the Nine of Pentacles is the universe is talking to you, Spirit's talking to you, and you are listening, because again, the Nine of Pentacles means you are listening as they're talking. So you hear it. And the Nine of Pentacles is saying, do you really want to do these things? Do you really? And so you're kind of conflicted internally about some of the choices for social engagement this week that you're having. And that's a good thing. Listen to your spirit energy. They will not let you go wrong. They will not let you make the wrong choices, even if they seem wrong initially, because of divine timing and because of other things. Again, you were meant to take that path if, again, you let it go that way. If you step in, it's a different story. So listen to Spirit, let Spirit direct you, and you will be fine. It's interesting here, there's a Temperance card, which is also a balance card. And so I think that the concept or the concern that you have that Spirit's telling you is finding that balance between things you want to do and things you have to do socially. So this could be a week where you're getting involved or invited to do things because of networking and because of business, and a week where you're invited to a lot of other things as well. And the question is who gets what and which one do I do? Again, listen to Spirit. Spirit will listen to you, but find a balance. Make sure it's not all play. Make sure that you do some of the things that you have to do, because that's what we do as grown people, to make sure that the wheels of our life are easier, because we do the social networking thing. Okay. And the world card is here, which is wonderful. So it's get out. Don't be surprised if you're going to be invited to some things you haven't been in before, some circles that you haven't, navigated before, those kind of things. And if that's the choice, maybe you should do that. Maybe choose the new things, maybe choose the new groups, even though it's a bit disconcerting, because you're like, I'd rather be comfortable among people I know. Maybe go out and take a little bit of risks. And Sag, you can do this. You're comfortable in that, because you walk in and you're comfortable in a room, which is wonderful. And then you have the Queen of Rods here, which is wonderful, because the Queen of Rods here is that, again, you understand that there's a potential work benefit down the road. So take this now, do the networking to gain the benefit down the road, and it all pays off in the end. So plant that seed and do it. Here we go.
Yeah. I did. That's the first sentence was about networking. And I do want to point out the Temperance card represents Sagittarius.
Oh, I love that. That's fantastic. I keep forgetting that. I don't know why I overlooked that. So that's why I got you there, Miss Bonnie. Keep me on my toes.
I try.
Help other people keep on their toes, Miss Bonnie. How would they do that?
Well, down below in the lower right-hand corner, there's a little button that says subscribe. Hit that button and set that notification bell to all. That way, when we post a video or go live, you'll get a little notice, so you don't have to look for us. We will find you. Now, if you've done that on my channel, Your Love Goddess, go over to Dawn's channel, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and do the very same thing. When you're done with that, all the way up to Cards and Constellations, please, we're trying to grow that channel. Hit subscribe, set it to all, and we will just be in love with you. Absolutely. Now, can we talk about money?
Let's talk about money.
Let's talk about money. Okay. Financial matters demand attention early in the week. This is not a time for impulse purchases or risky investments. Use your natural optimism to envision long-term goals, but pair it with detailed planning. Midweek, a new opportunity to earn extra income or enhance your skills may appear. Consider it carefully before acting. Keep receipts and track expenses meticulously. A short review of past spending habits can reveal hidden savings opportunities. All right, Dawn, what do you have?
Well, the first card that out was the one that flew out on its own, and that is an Ace of Pentacles. And that Ace of Pentacles it's interesting because you can read it in a few different ways. But the one more important thing about it that I saw is that there's going to be a new opportunity come along this week for you, a new money opportunity or a new opportunity that's going to expand your life experiences and those kind of things. But we are talking finances, so it definitely isn't money in this sense. But it's not just money. There's something attached to it. So this could be an investment into a new business, or this could be an investment as a partnership in a business. This could be an investment into, but again, and it's not just a business. We're not talking just throwing money around. This is a business for cause. It's because you want to be involved in something. You see the vision, you see the light. It's not just merely an investment because it's like, oh, the balance sheet looks good. This is more than that, because this is Pentacle. This is truly Pentacles. And so you want to put your money where your mouth is. You want to put your money in things that interest you. You want to put your money in something that really, would stimulate you to learn something more and to be more actively involved. And I like this here because there's a Three of Cups, and that Three of Cups energy is a wonderful energy in this regard, because it's going to be a successful kind of situation if you follow the right rules, you do your due diligence, you understand the investment, that kind of stuff. That cards is out there. There will be some work involved, Knight of Rods, so you've got to do your work, as in do the due diligence, do the understanding. But this investment is going to pay off in such a good way. Look at this. It's a new, very positive aspect. And so this is the Ace of Cups, which is that happy card, and so it's a new happiness. So yeah, this investment, and this is the second ace. This is two aces in one hand. And this is very much something that you should be paying attention to. And I like the Emperor. Yeah, this is like this is the right thing to do. You know what you're gonna do. Yeah, get out there, find out there's something coming along. You're gonna say yes. You're going to do the due diligence. You're gonna make sure that you aren't jumping on something that doesn't work. But this is going to have a resonance because it's not just an investment. It's also something that you're passionate about, something that you want to get behind, and something you feel will be beneficial to the community, and it will pay off in a good way. That's what I got, Ms. Money.
And it's going to happen midweek, because I said midweek, a new opportunity to earn extra income and or enhance your skills.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Consider that carefully.
Yeah.
So that's what you said. So it works.
I love it.
Take a look at love. For the moon this week, we start off with the last quarter in Cancer on the 13th. Now that's when we celebrate all of our success and the end of a project, and then we turn away and we look for the next new moon. Now, to find out what we're celebrating, we got to go all the way back. And we go back to the new moon, which occurred in Cancer on July 17th of 2023. Then the first quarter was on April 15th of 2024. And that's when you did all of the work. And then the full moon began this January 13th of 2025. And that's when you made any changes. So now let's go into the void of course. On the 14th, the void of course begins at 5:04 a.m. Mountain Standard Time until 10:47 a.m. when it goes into Leo. On the 16th, it begins at 5:05 a.m. and goes until 6:06 p.m. and then it enters into Virgo. On the 18th, it begins at 9:10 p.m. until the 19th at 4:02 a.m. when it goes into Libra.
I
How
love it. I
about
love it. I love it.
take a look at love?
Absolutely.
Love and romance. Okay, romantic energy picks up midweek, inviting heartfelt conversations. If you're in a relationship, be open about your long term intentions. Vulnerability strengthens bonds now. Singles may find unexpected sparks in casual encounters. A lighthearted, humorous approach works best. Avoid rushing decisions on intense emotional shifts around Thursday. Take time to gauge compatibility before committing. Small gestures of appreciation will go a long way. Romantic surprises, even tiny ones, will have a powerful effect. What do you see in love?
I had no jumpers, which is interesting because I've been having a lot of jumpers, but not in love this week. But I do have this here page of rods, which is interesting. So, if you are not partnered up this week, there is somebody new coming through a work contact for you. You're going to find a love interest through that. Again, they're not necessarily working with you because, again, this is a different kind of card. This is a new energy. So this is somebody who comes into the work environment. And so through the work environment, you're going to meet them and you're going to find them to be quite intriguing, to say the least. And I like this too because you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is one of those things where you think about it, you're like, they're not quite who you usually go for. They're not your type necessarily. But man, there's something about them that just really connects with you in a very strong way. And so again, it's like, maybe it's not my perfect type, but I'm going to spin the wheel and give it a try and see how this works out. And that it's interesting here because again, this is it's the change. It's somebody who doesn't fit your usual criteria. So again, you have to change your criteria in this regard because you're thinking, oh, we'll see. Ultimately, the Hangman this year, which is interesting because you're like, what the hell? How does that work? And it's like this is going to be a Mr. or Mrs. Right now, but not Mr. or Mrs. Right. This is going to be just a little happy dalliance. Don't expect. It's going to be fun. It's going to be happy. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be all those things, and you're going to have some interest. But this is not going to be lasting. This is a fleeting moment, and you'll know you kind of know quickly that it will be. But why not? Why not? Hey, you're at the amusement park. Ride the ride. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment and get the most out of it. And then, but know that it's not going to be a long-term situation. If and I'm going to flip this one moment though, and that is if you're in a relationship already, there's something coming in because of something that happens at work that's going to kind of spark a question and interest about something fascinating that you're going to go off on with your partner, and you're going to have this kind of funny thing happen thing, and it's going to open up something. So don't be surprised if somebody at work did something like a staycation, or they went and experienced something, and you then want to go ahead and do the same thing. So you go and make plans. You're going to have to change some plans that you already had, but you're going to probably make some plans to go and do something, and maybe together, maybe a little, reinvigorating your relationship. And it's going to be the right thing because again, this is the 9 that we talked about. So don't be surprised if somebody did something to kind of what they thought was fun, and so now you found about it at work. You're bringing that home, and then you're going to go. The two of you are going to do it, and because of that, you kind of bring a lot of new energy back to your relationship. Maybe it needed a jump start. This is a jump start. Okay, so 2 ways to read that.
That's true. Yeah, lighthearted, humorous approach works best.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it light.
Exactly. Keep it light and just enjoy the fact that you got someone, even if it's just a short-term situation. It's all good in the end.